preparing. 1 minute.
Yeah, it says it is being live streamed.
Live streamed, yeah.
Okay, then you can start it.
Okay,
Okay.
please go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening to all my fellow Toastmasters and all the guests. Welcome, everyone. And I hope next week more guests join, and even our members, the participants may increase. So, the mission statement of the Toastmasters is to provide the mission of our Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communicative and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Before we start the meeting, let me tell you the three ground rules of the meeting. Please do not talk about sex, religion, or politics as it is a public platform. And secondly, if you are not speaking, please mute yourself and keep your mobile phone in silent. Third one is please do not cross talk or talk among yourselves. In case you have any questions, you can raise your hand and then talk. With this, I announce the meeting open and I hand over the stage to Uma ma'am. Before I hand over to her, I will give her brief introduction. Actually, brief introduction for Uma ma'am is not possible because she has too many qualities. She is a speaker, a spoken English teacher, trainer, public speaker, an active Toastmaster from Mysore. She believes that knowledge shared is knowledge multiplied. Her hobbies are reading, music, and traveling. She loves to connect with people too, and she is a very wonderful solo traveler, as far as I know. She is the, I'm not saying that all the Toastmasters are good, but she is the most active Toastmaster, and wherever she goes, she finds a Toastmasters club and gets into the table topics and always gets a prize. That's the best part of her. Let's give a big round of applause for Uma ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jaya Kalyani, for that warm welcome. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. A very warm welcome to our meeting number 343 of Speak Magic Club. Are you all excited?
Yes.
I'm excited because the theme today is travel, which is very favorite to me.
Yeah.
I have been on a travel mode throughout this year, starting from February to December, and this is the only month I think, touchwood, I have not traveled much. Though I have traveled within Mysore, but not outside. So this month I thought I'll give it a break after all the travel. So we have a few guests before we get into the actual meeting. Let us get introduced to our guests today. We have visiting Toastmaster Jayashilan, Toastmaster Maniraj, Toastmaster Ramanan, and Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi. And Toastmaster Mohini Ramalingam has joined us. Hearty welcome to you too, ma'am. And we have guests Pallavi Agarwal, Gautam. So I want guest Pallavi Agarwal to introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. I am CA Pallavi Agarwal from Lucknow. I am from Toastmaster Club of Trishur.
Okay. Hearty
TSU.
welcome to you. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Gautam, are you a Toastmaster or a guest? Gautam, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm also a Toastmaster. I'm from CSF, same as Maniraj sir and Deepa Lakshmi, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Coimbatore Speakers Forum. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So thank you for joining us. And we have our visiting Toastmasters also. Hearty welcome to all of you. So before we move on to our meeting today, we would like to congratulate our new XCOM team who have taken up the roles. The installation is yet to happen. We elected the new XCOM 2 weeks back, and we have uploaded in the portal also. So a very hearty welcome to the new XCOM. Our new XCOM president is Toastmaster Damodaran, and the VP Education is Toastmaster Chitra. So the other members are all there to support the team. And I would like Toastmaster Saroj to read out the meeting number 342 minutes, if possible, as the secretary of the club. Over to you, Toastmaster Saroj.
Thank you, Uma ma'am. So today is the 343rd meeting. So we had the 342nd meeting just on last Saturday. So I just read out the minutes of that meeting. So the 342nd meeting of the Speak Magic Toastmasters Club kicked off with a wonderful warm welcome for our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Jaya Kalyani, who ensured everyone felt right at home. Following that energetic start, the presiding officer took over and extended special greeting to our esteemed guests. The presiding officer then gracefully handed over the proceedings to our diligent secretary, who read out again the previous minutes of the meeting. Um, Also, on the same occasion, Toastmaster Saroj, who is the secretary, who is me, also was the Toastmaster of the day. Then I stepped into the spotlight as the topic or the theme for the day was umbrellas betrayal. I explained about the topic, even so how even something which is considered as a protective thing betrays us in the end. It was really nice. The response was good from the people. Then we were treated to two delightful speeches. The first one was from Jaya Kalyani, who enlightened us with her speech, which was titled How Gestures Work in Daily Life. The second speech was by Toastmaster Shivani, who shared a relatable and engaging topic or experience rather in her speech, which was titled as A Pause at the Bus Stop. So both of the stories, both of the speeches rather, were delightful and really engaged the audience. It was followed up by the impromptu speaking session, which was expertly handled by our table topic master, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik. He did a fantastic job of ensuring that everyone present there had an opportunity to participate in the impromptu session. Then there was the evaluation round. We had two evaluators. Toastmaster Ramanan provided a thoughtful evaluation for Toastmaster Jayakalyani. It was followed up by Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi, who offered a insightful feedback for Toastmaster Shivani's presentation. Then we had the general evaluator, Toastmaster Mani, who basically gave a comprehensive evaluation of the entire meeting. So and finally, the backbone of our meeting, the dedicated role players provided their essential reports. Toastmaster Mani Raj kept us perfectly on track by his
Toastmaster Saroj must be having an internet issue. We'll just wait for a minute before he joins. So that was our meeting number 342, which Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Saroj, guided us through the theme, the betrayal of the umbrella. And now we are ready to get into the meeting number 343. So before we go into the actual meeting, for the guests who have come here, I think there are no guests, it's all Toastmasters here, but still, let me go with my president speech. Toastmasters International was started way back in 1924, almost 100 years back, and very recently celebrated our 100 years in Toastmasters. Ralph C. Smedley started this platform, and it is a great opportunity for all of us to come here together to get this platform to meet each other and improve our communication skills. Having said this, we have almost, I think, more than 6,000 clubs all over the country. And it's a pleasure to connect with everyone, improve our leadership skills. And even in District 120, we have many clubs who are supporting each other. And Toastmasters is a great platform to connect and improve our communication skills and leadership. So if you join any Toastmasters meeting, you will come away with a lot of takeaways. So similarly, today we have the theme today as travel. So how many of you love going on a trip? Do raise your hands. So thank you for raising your hands. Definitely, travel excites everyone. So, from the role of a president, I'm now moving to the Toastmaster of the day, and today's theme is travel. So, you can now raise your hand if you think travel changed you, not just your photos or passport stamps, but something inside you. Thank you, Toastmaster Jay Sheelan and Toastmaster Krina Singhvi, for raising your hands. Definitely, travel has changed me inside out. Not only it has uh, changed my passport, it has got a lot of stamping. Then I have collected a lot of photos, but also I have learnt a lot. It has built my resilience, my confidence, and I have learnt a lot through travel, I should say. And that's the kind of travel I want to talk about today. So, travel teaches you in unexpected ways. For example, we learn patience, waiting for the train which just doesn't come at all. This happened to me in Assam. We were waiting for a train to go from Guwahati to, I think, from Assam to Guwahati. And the train was supposed to come at 8:30 at night, but came only at 1:30 in the night. And we were wondering what to do. And we went and stayed in the VIP lounge, and all of them were dozing off till the train came. So we had almost traveled for 7 to 8 hours by bus to reach the station, and on top of that, the train was already late. And you can see the impatience that we had, but then we learned patience through that. How to be patient during impatient times. So that was a lesson we learned there. And I was wondering, even now at this age, trains are coming late. But when I went abroad, I could see trains coming so much on time. And I think we should improve in this aspect. Indian trains are still not on time. We have to improve on that. But then you can't expect much. Slowly we are improving. Not bad at all. We have a lot of Vande Bharat trains now, which go from one city to another. This was a different kind of experience. And Google Maps also sometimes misguide you. Have you experienced anything like that? We always trust on Google Maps. Okay, Toastmaster Jay Sheelan, can you share some experience where Google Maps misguided you?
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Uma Natraj. So once I went to a marriage in Chennai. So my son and daughter-in-law was putting the Google map. I opposed. So I know the place, so I will take you. But they argued. This shows the shortest route. Then we went in the middle. Also, I told it's taking to different direction. Then he take to a Kamarajar marriage hall, but it is in Perambur, not in Raipet. So we spent 1.5 hours, wasted our time, and we missed that function at the real venue. After when we reached the real venue, it was 8:30. Everybody function was over, and we just went for dinner. That's the Google Maps story.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Very true. Nowadays, even the auto or cab drivers, they don't know the route at all. In olden days, every cab driver or auto driver, especially the auto drivers, they knew the route very well, and Google Maps were not there. Nowadays, they just rely on Google Maps. They don't know, they ask us the route. Am I going on the correct route? And things like that. So we trust them to know the route, but they are also not proficient in knowing the route. Even the Swiggy people, they also don't know the route, and sometimes we have to guide them. So unless you know the route, sometimes Google Maps misguide you. Like Toastmaster Jayashilan said, I had the same experience in Bangalore also. I went for a marriage event like this, and I reached only at the time of lunch. I had to go for the muhurtam, but I reached for the lunch time. So I had my lunch and then wished the couple. So it happens like that sometimes, and it is better not to trust on Google. It is better to read the map once or twice beforehand, take the exact, what do you say, landmarks from the people known to you, so that it will help you better. Okay. Then we learn confidence also, like ordering food in another language. Sometimes we don't know the language, but then we have to order the food. So it's better to know that local dialect, at least the important words, if you know, it'll be helpful to you. I think Toastmaster Saroj will have that experience. Do you have the habit of learning that local language, at least the important words, when you go to France, Toastmaster Saroj?
Yes, ma'am. So I have gone to France quite often. I mean, so maybe 4 or 5 times, and it's very annoying that they don't understand English at all. So what I thought is I should learn French so that I can at least know or guess what they're talking about. So yeah, so I actually have I think since 2 years I'm following this Duolingo app, so where I'm learning French and Chinese and Arabic, because all those three countries I have been to, and I want to know a little bit of what the people of their native country are speaking about.
Great,
It's
great.
very helpful, actually.
Okay. So any dialect which you can tell us in French, if you want to ask something, like can I have a cup of water or something like that in French?
In French, the most common one is how are you? So you have to say comment ça
Comment
va?
allez-vous? Uh-huh. Comment
And
allez-vous? That is German?
comment allez-vous? I don't know. It is
Okay.
not French.
Okay.
So, and you can say, for example, the Indians, they say Indi, not Indian. So you can say, for example, my name is Saroj. J m'appelle
Je
Saroj or
m'appelle
something like
Saroj.
that.
Okay,
Yeah,
my name is Saroj. Yes,
yeah,
yes. So it's always fun to learn the local dialect, and you get connected with those people very easily when you speak their language.
yeah,
Like, for
yeah,
example, if you go to Chennai and if you speak Tamil, definitely, Anna, எப்படி போனோம் அண்ணா இந்த இடத்துக்கு அப்படின்ட்டு if you ask, immediately they connect with you. No? And suppose you're in Karnataka, Anna, ಈ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು? If you ask in Kannada, definitely they will connect with you. So if you go to Delhi, भाई साहब कैसे जगह को जाना है? If you ask in Hindi, you can connect with those people. So learning that local language always gives you that asset, and it makes you feel more confident. Thank you, Saroj, for sharing that. So before we move on to our further theme on travel, let me just explain to you the different segments in a Toastmasters meeting. We have the prepared speeches as the first segment, followed by the table topics, and then finally the general evaluation. So today we have our general evaluator, Toastmaster Damodaran, with us. Are you there, Toastmaster Damodaran? Hope you are able to
Yes,
conduct the
ma'am.
general evaluation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear
So
me?
Toastmaster Damodaran is the VP Education of our club, and he is a passionate Toastmaster. He is a rising star in our club. He is the elected president of our club, new president. And very warm welcome to you, Toastmaster Damodaran. And please explain your role as a general evaluator today. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Umana Trach, ma'am, for the warm welcome. So I am the general evaluator of today's meeting. I will evaluate in general how the meeting started and how was the meeting going on in general, and all of the individuals' roles, how they have performed. And I have a tag team who will be assisting me for this evaluation. And at the end of the meeting, I will also share my observation along with the detailed report. So with that, I would like to invite the tag team today. Timer is Toastmaster Maniraj. Toastmaster Maniraj is working as a Deputy General Manager at Sigma Corporation and has around 3 decades of experience in accounting and finance. He is passionate about learning new things and interest in travel. He is Toastmaster for the last 1 year at Coimbatore Speakers Forum. So let me invite Toastmaster Maniraj to introduce his role. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Damodaran. Very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Toastmaster Maniraj, timers for today's meeting. As we all know, time is very important element in our life. The Toastmaster International help us to maintain the timing sense. As a timer, I will be note down the entire meeting speeches, started with first prepared speech. It has a timing limit of 5 to 7 minutes. At the time of 5 minutes, I will be showing the green card. At the time of 6 minutes, I will be showing the yellow card. My screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. At the time of 7 minutes, I will be showing red card. And the table topic, there is the time limit for 1 to 2 minutes. At the time of 1 minute, I will be sharing green card. At the time of 1 minute 30 seconds, I will be sharing yellow card. At the time of 2 minutes, I will be sharing red card. There is a 30 seconds for grace period to wrap up the speeches. The individual evaluation time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. At the time of 2 minutes, I will be sharing green card. At the time of 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will be showing yellow card. At the time of 3 minutes, I will be sharing red card. There is a 30-second grace period to wrap up the individual evaluation. I will be submit my report at the end of the meeting when the general evaluator calls me. Thank you, and back to the general evaluator, Toastmaster Damodaran.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Maniraj, for the clear explanation of the role. And now I would like to invite today's counter, Toastmaster Shivani. Toastmaster Shivani have completed BE in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. She is currently focusing on building communication and professional skills. So let's welcome Toastmaster Shivani. Shivani, please introduce your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Damodaran. The purpose of the R counter is to note the words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pass filler by anyone who speaks. During this meeting, I will listen for the overused words like and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for the filler sounds like and I will also note when the speaker repeat the word or phrase such as I or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you. Over to the General Evaluator, Toastmaster Damodaran.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shivani. Now, today's grammarian role who is performing is Toastmaster Jayasilan. Toastmaster Jayasilan is a Toastmaster for the past 4.5 years. He has dual membership in Samudra TMC Malaysia and Dintikal Toastmasters Club. He has completed 3 pathways: presentation mastery, effective coaching, and motivational strategies. He has founded Dintikal Toastmasters Club and was its charter president. He is currently area director I2. He loves learning and sharing. Let us invite Toastmaster Jayasilan to introduce his role.
Thanks, General Evaluator Toastmasters Damodaran. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is explore, which means to travel around a place in order to learn about it or investigate about it. Example, the best way to explore a city is to walk around it by foot. And the idiom of the day, to hit the road, meaning to start a journey or to leave. Example, I'm planning to contest in ISC in 2026, and hence I am hitting the road tomorrow by attending the TLI's education session. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day and idiom of the day. I will give the grammarian report when called upon during the meeting and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Damodaran. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jayasilan. Like, it was a very detailed explanation of all of your role. Thank you. So with that, I am handing over the dais to Toastmaster Uma Natraj, TMOD of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Damodaran, for that explanation of the evaluator role and the introduction of the tag team. Now I have a few things in front of you. Can you tell me what are they called? We collect all this whenever we go to
The
some
fridge
Christmas.
magnets.
Magnets.
any other name?
Souvenirs.
Yes, they are magnets. Also, they are called souvenirs. Whenever we collect such things, I sometimes ask, why are you buying all this? Are you adding more clutter to the house? But then when I look at all this, when it is stuck on the fridge or on the Godrej bureau, it reminds me that I went to all these places. Definitely, it's a reminder when you buy a souvenir. So, like when I see this London souvenir magnet, I'm reminded of all the places I went to London. And when I see this Italia souvenir, I'm reminded of the monuments that I saw in Italy and Rome. Then this Edinburgh souvenir reminds me of Scotland. So the different places that we visit always we should buy some souvenirs. This is about Sikkim, which I had been recently to Assam, Meghalaya, Darjeeling. So this is that souvenir. This is Niagara Falls. I went sometime in April and May to the US. So this is one. And I have this about Switzerland also, which I went combined it with the London trip. I went for a 10-day Europe trip also. So when you go to all these places and when you collect all these souvenirs and look back at it, you are reminded of those places, those memories just come back to you. So do collect souvenirs. Definitely, it's not a clutter. It is memories that come back to you and you can relish it and relive it. So they are always happy memories. Then coming to the second point, travel expands our worldview. How many of you agree with that? Thank you, Toastmaster Jayashilan and Toastmaster Saroj, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi for raising your hands. So how do you feel, what's your opinion on how does it expand our worldview? Like our routine life is restricted to our housework and maybe going outside to buy some vegetables and then just the routine work of going to office and things like that. But when you go out, your perspective expands. So can somebody share your views on that? How does travel expand your uh, views or your perspectives? How do they change? Any opinion on that? Anybody can share. How
Yeah,
does it expand your perspective?
yeah, I can say something
Yeah.
on that. Hello, I'm Sumant. Yeah, I used to go outside India for my job purpose. I'm into software industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I have seen Belgium, I have seen America, and I have seen Middle East, Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah also. So it is a great pleasure to be there and learn from the localite people and understand the culture because multicultural field is nothing but the software field because we always interact with others. So we get the rules, regulation, and their holidays, and we can connect better and we can get the work done and we can get more work also and promotion also. So that is the benefit I observed by meeting with multicultural people and going outside the country is also called as a going away from the comfort zone. So that also gives us the expansion to our career and overall personality also. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guest Sumant, for sharing your views. How did you come to know about this meeting? Are you a Toastmaster or a guest?
Yeah, I'm into one WhatsApp group which is called Online Toastmaster. So I'm there from almost a few months, and today I got chance to be here. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. You're based in India?
Yeah, right now I'm in India.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go back to Dubai moment I get the project. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Poonam, for joining us. So let us move further. So, like in our country, we have this smart bazaar trend and shops. So, I was amazed to see one shop in London. It is called Primark. So, wherever you go, if you want to buy some things, they say go to Primark. So,
Yeah.
Primark is the shop, like it's a wholesale shop where you can go and buy stuff And I was impressed by that shop. And everywhere, like you have Smart Bazaar in India, there is, and Trends and all, you have Primark there. So that was one shop which I was attracted. I used to go there and do some shopping. You have things which are available at a reasonable rate. It is at a wholesale rate. You can get different kinds of stuff in the same place. So Primark is one thing which I remember. And I would also like to narrate one experience which happened in when I was coming back from Nagpur. I had gone for a wedding, and the wedding, everything went on well, and we had to reach the airport maybe by 6 o'clock was our flight, and we started from the Kalyana Mandapam at 3:30 because there was well enough time. We had to reach only by 4 o'clock, 2 hours before the check-in time. And as we were nearing the airport, which was just half an hour away from the place where we stayed, there was a flat tire of the car, and somebody who was coming behind us noticed it and told us. So the car is has got a flat tire. So we had enough time, and in front of us there was another some politics procession going on, and it added to the confusion. So we didn't know what to do, and the Kalyana Mandap people had told us that they will provide a big van for us and things like that, but we had refused it, saying we'll take a taxi. And then what we did, we waited for the another taxi to come, or we immediately booked another cab, and we all shifted all the things to that cab, and somehow we reached the airport. So uh, planning is also necessary. Sometimes when you travel, we think that everything will go perfect, but sometimes you have to be ready for the unexpected also. So that shows that we have to be prepared for the uncertainties in life. That also teaches us, travel teaches us that also, that be prepared for uncertainties. So that was a lesson I learned there again. So let us move further with our next segment. Today we have two prepared speakers with us. The first prepared speaker is Toastmaster Krina Sangvi. She is from Madras Toastmasters Club. She is an entrepreneur. She enjoys reading, writing, and public speaking. So before I call her on the stage, let me call her evaluator, Toastmaster Saroj. He is from our own club, Speak Magic Club. He is the secretary of our club. He's a passionate Toastmaster, and he loves to take different roles. He loves watching OTT movies, and he loves to ride bikes. He loves travel too. And today he was the Toastmaster of the day in Thoughtware Toastmasters Club, and today he has taken the evaluator role here. Over to you, Toastmaster Saroj, to explain the purpose of Toastmaster Sangvi's speech. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Umanatraj. So my target speaker for today, Krina Sangvi. I hope I'm right in the name pronunciation. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you. So she's doing her level 2 project 1. Her pathway is visionary communication. Her purpose of the speech is for the member to identify her primary leadership style or styles. Also, the purpose of the speech for the member is to share some aspect of their primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. So these are the objectives of her speech. I wish my target speaker all the very best. And back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saroj. So, speaker one, Toastmaster Krina Sangvi, dictator to leader. Dictator to leader, Toastmaster Krina Sangvi. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day and Sir Evaluator. Leaders are not born, they're made. And leadership, I believe, is a journey. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Krina Sangvi from the Madras Toastmasters Club, and I'm going to give a speech today on my leadership journey that finally started in a playground. Growing up, all of us have had this one friend group and this one kid in the friend group that was the self declared CEO of the group. In my case, this was Rahul. Rahul decided where we met, what we played, and who would bat first. We did not have democracy as children. We only had Rahulcracy. Funnily, would always bat first, and we were known by his name. We were known the Rahul's gang. Like none of us had names of our own. And I was not Rahul. I was not a leader. I was not a manager. I was a dictator. A tiny dictator in pigtails. So basically, every time I got a project in school, I would walk up to my brother and say, Bhaiya, would you like to have some ice cream? Now, this was not a question. This, my friends, was recruitment. And if my brother said no, I would look towards the right, chin up, and shout, Daddy! Game over. Instant compliance, and he would have to do my work. Well, my sister also suffered because of this. Every time she was making something on her chart paper, I would pick my own chart paper out, sketch something on it, and slide it beside hers. And then go saying, Didi, look at my beautiful piece of artwork. She would stare at it like she was looking at a crime scene and get frustrated and say, Krina, what is this rubbish? Give it to me. Let me fix it. So, this as a kid was my style of leadership, rather, my style of outsourcing my work. And unfortunately, this worked out only until my house. Outside my house, the world was very different. My first taste of leadership came when I hit the road and was elected the leader of my science project in school, which was on solar systems. The next morning, my teacher called me to the side and whispered in my ear, Krina, I don't want you to do even 1% of this project yourself. You will make the team work, or else I will give you a zero. Zero? I was a nerd, and anything less than 100 was not acceptable. So I knew I had to make my team work. But my team, if you called them and asked them to name the planets of the solar system, they would say Mercury, Venus, Earth, Krypton, Shaktiman planet. Basically, they knew nothing. So it was on me to explain the project to them, and I did that. And it was on them to reject it completely, saying it was very complicated and they did not care. But then, slowly, as I spoke to them, they came up with ideas of their own. And these were ideas that I had never even thought about. We completed the project and surprisingly got the highest marks in the class. This was my first taste of leadership, and this is how I got to explore what teamwork was. Later, I was elected the president of my Interact Club. This was not a position of fame. This was a position of work because my job description was here, handle the chaos, get work done if you can. This is when I realized that leadership was not about doing all the work yourself. It was about getting work done from your team and ensuring that they remained motivated. Afterwards, I also got to become the editor of my school magazine. And in my school, there was a policy that you would teach your juniors how to do the work so that you can pass the ballot on. This is when I realized that being a leader is not about holding on to a position, it is about passing it on. My most recent encounter to leadership came when I became an entrepreneur. Now I had the task to lead a team And this time, it was not just my life, but my team's life that depended on my work. This one morning, I got a call from one of my team members, and she said, I'm sick, very emotional, very melodramatic. And yes, she took the day off. Later that day, I got down to buy some refreshments and just take a walk around. And there at the store, I saw her. She was not coughing. She was not dying. She was eating from a bowl of ice cream. I looked at her. She looked at me. I froze. She froze. Her ice cream froze. And honestly, I did not know how to react. I raised my eyebrow and she said, Ma'am, I'm genuinely sick, emotionally. How do you react to this? Should I laugh? Should I cry? Or should I just ask her for some ice cream because I didn't know what to do? This is when I realized that as a leader, you don't lead missions, you lead human beings. And they need care, they need understanding, and sometimes they also need a bowl of ice cream. Through all of these chaotic experiences as a leader, I realized that there is no one kind of leader. At home, I was a dictator. In school, a negotiator. In clubs, an organizer. And as an entrepreneur, a counselor. You were not born as a leader, and there is no one perfect kind of a leader. You evolve as a leader, and as you evolve, life teaches you how to progress and become a better leader for the group that you're leading because no one leader fits every group. So, yes, Toastmasters, this was my journey of how I grew as a leader because leaders are not born, they're made through funny experiences, awkward moments, unnatural situations, and sometimes through a lot of ice cream. Thank you. This was my time. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krina Sangvi, for exploring the facets of leadership. Definitely, you gave us a wonderful insight on different facets of leadership, and the speech was insightful. Thank you for that enthralling speech. With that, we have our second speaker for the day, Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi. Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi is from Coimbatore Speakers Forum. She has 12 years of experience working in the public sector and she has been a Toastmaster for 1 year. And she enjoys craft work because it brings color and creativity to her life outside Toastmasters. And she also believes that sharing good thoughts adds bright colors to the people around her. So, a very warm welcome to Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi. Wishing you all the best for your speech. Before we call on you to the stage, I invite Toastmaster Maniraj, who is her evaluator. Toastmaster Maniraj is working as a DGM at Sigma Corporation and he has around 3 decades of experience in accounting and finance. He is passionate about learning new things and is a travel enthusiast. He has joined Toastmasters since 1 year and he also belongs to Coimbatore Speakers Forum. So over to you, Toastmaster Maniraj, to explain the purpose of the speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Nadraj, for wonderful introduction about me. Once again, very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Toastmaster Maniraj, evaluator for my target speaker, Toastmaster Deebalakshmi. Her pathway is Presentation Mastery Level 2, Project 2. The purpose of the speech is to deliver the speech for the member with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how they use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Best wishes to Toastmaster Deebalakshmi. And thank you. And back to Toastmaster Umanaraj.
Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi, stories in every turn. Stories in every turn. Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi, the stage is yours.
A little girl wore a green skirt and a white shirt, a brand new school bag on her shoulder, and a water bottle swinging in her front. Her face carried a bright, excited smile. It was her first day at her new school in Tirunelveli. That girl was me. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My father held my tiny hand and walked with me into school premises. I saw the tall trees that lined the campus, and the vibrant flowers bloomed everywhere. And the playground was buzzed with swings and slides. He, he took me into the third standard C section. There, my class teacher smiled and said, "Introduce yourself." Then I was about to sit in the third bench. She gently corrected me, "Deepa, go and sit in the last bench." So I moved to the last bench and sat next to the girl named Gandhimari. During break time, she took me to the playground. There we ran to swings and laughed for no reason and played as if we had known each other for years. After coming from the playground, I felt so hungry. Exactly 12:30 p.m. The long bell rang. It was lunch break. "Deepa, come for lunch," Gandhimati called. Suddenly I remembered what my father had told in that morning. "Deepa, I will bring your lunch by 12:30. So I waited near the school gate. 5 minutes passed, 10 minutes passed, 15 minutes passed. Still, my father didn't come. So I decided to get my lunch myself. During admission time, my father had taken me once from his shop to school. Then I tried to recollect that path. So I switched on my mental GPS. So I hit the road towards my father's shop. First, I have started towards walking in that lane. Then I saw the stationery shop where colorful pens hung like a tiny rainbows. That started in that time. It directs me. I have to take the right turn. Then I walked into that lane. Suddenly I heard the sound click click of tools. That tools leads me to the mechanic shop. Yes, I'm on the right track. My mental GPS corrected me. Then I took a right turn. Then the waves of sweetness hits me. The smell of halwa and janggery floated through the air. Yes, I looked for the sweet shop. Then I have to take one more left turn. Yes, I took that. I searched the third shop because it is my father's shop. But the shutters were down. So I sat on the footstep and waited for my and waited. Suddenly I heard the sound of my father's bike. My father rushed towards me. "Deepa, how did you come here?" His face written panic all over written in his face. "Dad, you took once from here to school. I remember that path. So I came here to get my lunch." He shook his head. "We are searching for you. We asked your school teachers and classmates. Nobody knows where you are. But I suspect you might be here. Finally, I came here just to check. And here you are." Then he took me back to the school. There, my mother scolded me like never before. The teachers advised me, "Deepa, don't step outside of the school gate." But my father felt proud. He told to my mom, "See, I have taken her only once from my shop to school. But even after this 1 month, she remembered the whole route back from school to my shop." I have two questions in my mind. How did I remember that path at that age, even after 1 month? Because while riding from my father's shop to school, my father explained every turn lovingly. He pointed out where he bought sweets for us. He pointed out where he bought pencils for me. Also, where he fixed his bike. From that moment, I realized something about myself. When I walked alone that day, not because I was brave or I was smart, because every turn was filled with stories. That stories became my emotional anchors. The lesson even I carry today is when something touches my heart, when it has meaning, it stays with me forever. And the second question, how do I remember this story even after all these years? Because my father loved telling this story. He repeated to our relatives, friends, and even to my son when he turned 8. At first, I wondered why he repeated all this story again and again. But now I understand it clearly. Repetition creates memory. When the story is repeated with love, it settles in our heart. It shaped who we are. When my father repeated all over the years, I never forget it. It changes the way I see courage, trust, and parenting. Loving repetition builds stronger memory and lasting values. So, dear Toastmasters and guests, let's build a moment that stays in our heart. Let's repeat good values with love anchor. In this way, we help others build stronger memories and lasting values that carries their life lesson, just as we carry ours. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi, for that beautiful speech. Kudos to you for telling about the stories in every turn that you had in your school life. With that, let us proceed with the theme of today, travel. So I would like Toastmaster Saroj to share the flyer prepared by Toastmaster Shivani, if possible, after you share the PPT. So we have a contest for all the participants here today. Toastmaster Shivani has prepared a travel flyer with a lot of sightseeing places. So whoever identifies all the places in that flyer will be getting a prize. So that is the contest for you. Before the end of the session, I will be asking you to name the different places which have come up in that flyer. It is a flyer which is posted today with different monuments. So you can just go through it and you can identify the places, and whoever gives all the names of the places will be getting a gift. So that is the contest for you, or the competition. And now I would like Toastmaster Saroj to share the PPT which I have shared with you. Here I have a small travel quiz for you. I will be sharing the photos which I have taken during my travel, and if I'll be giving a small clue also to you. You can try to identify those places, and whoever identifies it will get a clap from all of us. So Toastmaster Saroj, if you can share those pictures. The first one. Yeah. So this is called, it's a natural rock formation to the south of London. It is near Bournemouth, and it's a natural rock formation. Can you identify this place? The name of this place? You can try. It's a famous place in the coastal area of south of London, near Bournemouth. Yes, Sumant is right. That is Durdle Door on the Jurassic Coast in Dorset, England. Superb, Sumant. All of you can give a clap to him, virtual clap or real clap, whatever it is. So have you visited this place, Sumant?
No, as I like to travel, I keep seeing the photos, and then I made one my own collection, that to-do list. So
Okay, great, great. So the second one, Toastmaster Saroj. Yeah, this is a very familiar place. This is a iron monument made of 18,000 iron pieces assembled as an open lattice structure. It was made for the 1889 World Fair. Which is this monument? Deepa Lakshmi has got it right. It is Eiffel Tower in Paris. Very good. So you get a beautiful view when you go up this tower. So we went up to this tower, I think less than a minute, and we could see the whole of Paris from above this tower. And they also take you in the night to see the tower illuminated. So it was really wonderful to see the illuminated Eiffel Tower also. It was a wonderful sight. The next one, Toastmaster Saroj. Yeah, this is a monument in France. You can go to the next one. So, like what I showed you, these are all souvenirs. I wanted to ask what are they, but it is already written there saying they are souvenirs. So you can go to the next one. Yes. This is a tower which has leaned because of the soft, unstable soil. So yes, Toastmaster Jayashilan has given it. It's a famous monument in Pisa. It's called the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yes, you're right. Because the soil is very loose or unstable, that is why the tower is leaning. That's what I heard. And because of that, the southern side started to sink because of that weight, because of the loose soil. And after some construction was done, somehow they tried to stabilize it, but they have given some support to it so that it will not fall down. So it was a beautiful monument, which I went there too. The next one, Toastmaster Saroj. Yes. Where is this? I will just give you a clue. Three rivers join together in this fountain, and this is a famous monument in Rome. What is this called? Yes, Sumant is right again. It is St. Peter's Square, Vatican City, Rome. So Sumant has got very good knowledge about all the places. Keep it up. The next one, Toastmaster Saroj. Here you can see a beautiful painting of Pope Sixtus IV seated. And where is this painting? Any idea? Where is this painting placed? This is also in Rome. This is a clue for you. Where can you see this painting? Yes, Toastmaster Maniraj is right. This is in Vatican City in the Vatican Museum. This is the Pope Sixtus in the Vatican Museum. This is a painting. Keep it up, Toastmaster Maniraj. How did you guess it?
Just rough idea, ma'am. I heard about Pope. He was belongs to Vatican City, so some
Okay,
roughly I
great, great.
guessed.
Right, you're right. The next one, Toastmaster Saroj. Yeah, so this fountain is very famous. This is called as a wish fountain. You can take a coin and you have to throw 3 times, and whatever wish you want, you can make here. This is called a famous fountain. Can you name the fountain? This is also in Rome. It's a particular name to this fountain. It is called the Trevi Fountain. Trevi Fountain in Rome. Here you can make a wish. You can throw some coins. Many people used to crowd there to throw the coins there. The next one. Yeah, I think this is the Trevi Fountain. And this is the background, I think. Yes. The next one. Yeah, here the whole city is surrounded by water, and in between you have the city is there, and the whole city is surrounded by water. So which city is this? Yes, Karthik is right. It is Venice, and you have to move on the boats. They take you in the boat around the city. It's amazing to see how they have constructed this city. Everywhere you can see shops and houses, and the whole city is surrounded by water. You have to move around in boats. So that was also a wonderful experience. It's called the Rialto Bridge. This bridge is called the Rialto Bridge in Venice. The next one. So name this place. It's also in Europe, fully covered with snow. The highest place, it is the highest point. It is called Mount Titlis in Switzerland. Yeah, Saroj is almost right. It's called Mount Titlis in Switzerland. The next one.
Ma'am, one question. So there is a Shah Rukh Khan photo there. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that. We all took photos there. It was a very small picture there, but I think the movie was some Dilwala Dulhania Le Jayenge or some movie. I don't know which one.
Yeah, you're
That
right.
was shot there, and they have kept one placard or a small background, and people were hurrying there to go and take photos with that background of Shah Rukh Khan. And who was Kajol, I think, no? Shah Rukh and Kajol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one. Yeah, here you can see a mourning lion. The lion, you can see the face which is depicted, and this is also a famous monument in Switzerland. Can you name the place where this monument is there? It's a famous monument. Yes, Toastmaster Jay Seelan is right. It is Lucerne, the Mourning Lion Monument in Lucerne. Have you gone there, Toastmaster Jay Seelan?
Yes, ma'am. We have an office in Switzerland, Geneva,
Okay.
so I used to visit often there.
Okay, great. I think there is a story also behind this. There was some person who was cheated. He made a big monument, or he fought for the country or something, and he was not paid for. And then I think uh, he gave the picture of the mourning lion, like how the lion is dead like this. He also was really very depressed and things like that. So that is how I think he was a famous sculptor, and he carved this monument, and he was not given money for that carving. And he wanted to destroy the monument. So he made it in such a way that it is like a mourning lion. And that is how he compensated for the money he didn't get. So that is the story behind this. The next one. Yeah, this is also famous in Germany. It's a famous monument in Germany. What is this called? Any guesses? This is called the Atomium. The Atomium in Germany. This is a monument in Belgium. So we had a glance of this monument. It was a photo spot. We all had got down and we took some photos here. The next one. Yeah, so these are two steel horses in Scotland.
Yeah, I've been here. Oh my God. No, I'm not getting the name, but I've been here. It starts with
K. It starts with K.
Yeah.
They are massive steel horses.
Yeah.
And they are carved so well.
I've been there recently. I've been there, but I'm not getting the name right now.
Okay. It's called
we went
Kelpies.
Yeah, we went there to
Kelpies. That is the place. Kelpies.
Yeah, Kelpies.
Yeah. So it is on the way to Scotland. When you come back, I think they stopped at this spot. So we were able to see these two steel horses, massive steel ones. So it looks like this from far, but when you go near, you can see it is made out of steel. Yeah, so thank you, Saroj. So these were some of the places which I saw in Europe and I just wanted to share with all of you so that you will also be tempted to go and visit these places. So definitely make use of the opportunity. There's a lot of places to travel within India, outside India, and the whole world is wide open to you. You should have the interest, have good health, have money, and I think you can just pack your bags and get ready to go. So many times I was wondering, can I do this solo travel? But then life itself made me a solo person and I had to travel alone. But life, I think, gives you all these challenges to make you a better person. So I have evolved and it has made me resilient, confident, and now I can go anywhere in the world. So that is the kind of confidence that I have got. And if you have, they say that there's a saying which says that if you don't know anything, you have to speak out. You have to ask. Ask and you shall be given. That there's a saying like that. So whenever you don't know anything, you ask somebody. You ask for some guidance and definitely they'll help. And abroad, the signs are so good. Like when you go to the London airport and you don't know what to do, there are definite signs which say go like this, go to the second floor, go to the first floor. Here is the way you have to go to the basement, and you need not ask also. And even sometimes you go and ask for help, there are security people who will guide you. So you need not feel scared at all saying that you are in a different country or you don't know the language. Luckily, English was the language which is spoken in London, so I didn't have much trouble. So I had to leave my nephew's place, Bournemouth, in the night at 1:45 to catch a bus which goes to Europe in the morning at 6:30. So I didn't know what to do. He said I didn't want to go the previous day and trouble my friend. So I thought the buses are very good there. If they start at they say if they are starting at 1:45, they start at 1:45. So he helped me boarding the bus at 1:45 in the night, and I reached in 2 hours to the airport in London. So by 3:45, I was there in the airport. And then had to go down to the basement and then take a cab and go to the place where the bus was to pick us up at 6 o'clock. So somehow I managed, I had an app which helped me in booking the cab. So I used that app, booked the cab, and then went to the place around maybe 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. And there was a place where there was a lounge like thing where people were waiting. And there was somebody from the tour organizer also was there to welcome us. So I was safe in a different country also. So that is the kind of confidence I got when I went out, and I myself patted myself saying that, yes, you are confident and you're able to do it. So definitely all of us will get that confidence when you go out. Initially, you will feel, no, you can't do it. But I think those situations or circumstances will give you that kind of confidence. So let us move on to the next segment, which is the exciting one, the table topics, which we have waited for. And today's table topic master is our Toastmaster Ramanan, who is always there to help us. He is from Infosys Toastmasters Club. He is a passionate Toastmaster and he's always there to support us. And he has completed 2 pathways, dynamic leadership and engaging humor. And he's an active Toastmaster since 2 years. He's the president of Infosys Chennai Toastmasters Club. And he has interest towards cooking and gardening. And he loves to play cricket. And he is a Smoolian, which is an app for singing. So I think he loves singing too. We would like to listen to his singing also, if possible, today. Over to you, Toastmaster Ramanan, to take over the table topic session. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Uma ma'am. But before introducing, you said it is an interesting session, but you showed the pictures and made people to guess. So you made that quite interesting. I'm not sure whether the topic I have prepared will be interesting or not. Let's see. Let's hit the road and explore our impromptu speaking. Once again, good evening to everyone. Today I'll be the table topic master for you guys. So I have 10 interesting topic, I assume. So those who wish to give an attempt for their impromptu speech, please raise your hand. I'll just note it down and I'll call for their name. I'll assign you a topic on the spot. You can just give a try. It will be like a simple, easy, and your life experience. Nothing more than that, except one topic, which is kind of like which intrigues your creativity. I'm seeing Toastmaster Maniraj and Toastmaster Deepakshmi. I call with the Toastmaster Maniraj to go first. Uh, Toastmaster Maniraj, you can pick number from 1 to 10. I'll give you a topic.
It's 5.
Okay, number 5. So here comes your topic, or kind of like a question. Imagine you have went to United States with your friends. What will you do if your bag gets exchanged with a female traveler and she has left for her relative place for one day? How you are going to manage that one day? Please explain. I repeat the question. Imagine you have went to United States with your friends. What will you do if your bag gets exchanged with one of your female friend and she has left for her relative's place for one day? So how you are going to manage for that one day? Yeah, over to you, Toastmaster Mariraj.
Thank you, topic master. I just started my timing signal. Suppose if I went to USA, if I missed my bag or exchanged some female bag, so first I will get panic, and because I'm I never visited USA, so I thought my thought was I'm first time visiting. So if I missed, definitely I will get panic, and I will be get tensed, and but what I will do initially, I will get tense and suffer something like anything I miss something, and then what I will do, I will keep some time calm. Then I will think about what to do next. I will prepare myself first, calm down. Then I will think how to get out of this problem. I'm just thinking what I will do. I will approach the uh, airport authority or airport person. This was happened. How I can manage or how I can get my back return. Then I will keep the support. I will seek the support from the airport person, and the over is there in the airport helping desk. I will go and ask them their support, and I will wait sometime, maybe the half day or one day. What to do? I don't have the bag, and how I will go. So definitely I will wait sometime. It may be the half day or one day. Definitely they will help me to get my bag. After that, I will plan my next. I will inform the concerned person, whoever is my friend or my relative, whoever is there in the US. I will inform the fact to them. Then I will convince them. Then I will wait. I'll get my bag. Then I'll return to my friend home or US relative home. This is what I will do. Thank you, and back to the table topic, master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maniraj. That was wonderfully put. Like I faced the exact scenario, but what happened is that person took my bag as well as her bag also. So for the entire day, I was in the same dress without even doing anything. Even people went for like falls. They had a nice bath and everything. I was like sitting aside doing nothing. I was wondering where is my bag. I was checking everywhere but couldn't find. Later next day only I got my bag. Thank you. So now we have other 9 topics, 5 left out. Now I call upon Toastmaster Mohini Ramalingam to choose a number. Pick a number.
I take 6.
Toastmaster. Sorry?
I take 6. Number 6.
Number 6. Okay. What is the worst experience you had when you traveled in train? I repeat the question. What is the worst experience you had when you traveled in train?
The worst experience I had when I was traveling by train was the travel itself was not the worst experience, but boarding the train happened to be the worst experience. I was living at Pollachi at that time and I had to come to Coimbatore to catch the train. Actually, I was leaving for London and had to catch the British Airways flight in Chennai. So I came from Pollachi to Coimbatore, and when I reached Coimbatore, the bus that I took from Pollachi to Coimbatore got delayed by something. And then I had to catch an auto from Pollachi bus stand, Ukkodam, it used to be those days, and come to the railway station. And by the time I came, my sister was living in Coimbatore and she had some of my luggage and some things which I was taking back to UK. So with all those things there, I was not even sure. I had weighed my luggage sort of, but with all these extra things I had not done, I was not very comfortable because I was not okay with all the packing I had done. I was running a very busy beauty parlor salon that time, and it was bridal season, and I didn't have enough time for anything. In all that rush, I came to see that I had got into the station, and even as I climbed up that huge flight of stairs, it's not there anymore. Now it's all got escalators and things. Even as I was going up, and my sister and my nephew helped me with my luggage, and I got, and the train, the announcements were happening, and the train to Chennai was just leaving. I honestly don't know. It was about 20 years back. I don't know how I ran across the platform. We managed to run and scramble, and just as the train before started, I scrambled and got into the train, and my sisters, everyone just pushed all my luggage and everything there. I went, I said, I saw my sister outside the station and she was running in the platform. I thought I had missed something. Poor thing, in another 2 minutes, she was back to me with a hot mug of hot cocoa, and she stuffed it through the window and she left. So, even such beautiful things happen in such a struggle and a traumatic period of getting into the train. Over to you, Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohini Ramalingam. So I also had one of the worst experience. It was due to my own mistake. So it was around 2017 when booking for Diwali. I booked a Tatkal ticket. Instead of booking from Chennai to Sivagasi, I booked from Sivagasi to Chennai. So I boarded the train. I was searching the seat. Like it's with my family and kids. So we went there and like other people were sitting. So I suddenly asked, please show me your ticket. They showed their number was correct, exact, and everything. I was wondering how come both have the same number and everything. Luckily, TDR came and he saw the ticket. He patted on my shoulder. Boss, you booked on a wrong destination and you boarded wrong place. So luckily, I had enough amount with me in hand so that I took ticket there. So they had some free seats in the emergency quota. So like my wife and kids took that berth. For the whole night, I was standing near the entrance. it was an awful experience, but it was due to my own mistake. Okay, next we have Toastmaster Lakshu Karthik. Toastmaster Lakshu Karthik, you can pick a number. 5 and 6 are taken.
3, number 3, sir.
Okay. It's an interesting topic. While traveling, have you ever experienced a scenario wherein your co-passenger assumed you don't know a language and conversed about you? I repeat the topic. While traveling, have you ever experienced a scenario wherein which your co-passenger assumed you don't know a language and conversed about you?
Even if that has not happened, can I give you a cooked up story or imaginary story or something like that, or should
Yeah,
I?
sure. You're always welcome.
Okay. Every 2 weeks once, I used to visit back my hometown when I was working there at Chennai. So Chennai is like, I'm a Tamil person, you all know very well. Majority of people in Chennai, they speak Tamil. But at some occasions, when I am not going out in sunlight
too often, I might not get tanned and my skin texture would turn to be wheatish brown. So when that occurs, people think that I'm a North Indian. And also the way I speak Tamil, many people used to wonder, oh, are you from Madurai? Your Tamil doesn't seem to be like one. So those all the signs give me an appearance, give an exposure that I am from North India. So it was during it was not at during a travel time. So it was during an office meeting. I was interacting with my fellow colleagues, and the entire conversation was in English. And so things has happened. Like they have presumed myself to be a non-Tamilian, and later they used to get surprised. But there are no times that I've been walked off or something, or like Tamil has been used as a code language, like other languages has been used as a coded one to criticize my personality or criticize my existence. But still, that idea seems to be amusing, and I'm just defining whatever the table topic master has given me. Like I've not added any new details also. So yeah, and that idea is so amusing, and I've watched several TV shows or reality shows or like this stand-up comedies where people have explained such situations. So I'm looking forward, maybe in future of my traveling experience, I would come across these things and I somehow fill the time. Thank you, sir.
Sure, Toastmaster. I think surely you'll encounter that. Probably, nice ladies will like praise about your looks, and probably you can reciprocate back in that language. Once I was traveling to Bangalore in train, for two North Indian girls. It was the time Durga Puja time. So we had set up a stall in Bangalore. So I was traveling on office purpose. So two girls were casually conversing, and at the time, one of the girls, she was saying the guy sitting opposite us, why he's looking so angry. He was like, they were communicating in Hindi, but I know somewhat Hindi, so I can understand what they're talking. So they were keep on talking, and at times they used to tug out me why this guy is angry and why he's not at all smiling, something like that. They are conversing. At a point of time before getting out of the train, I just got up and said, "अरे यार मैं भूख लगता हूँ इसलिए मैं गुस्सा रहा हूँ." I said like I'm feeling very angry. That's why I look very angry. They were like stunned. What happened? Why this guy is talking
You
in
would have
Hindi?
got shocked at that time.
Yeah. Yes, kind of. Boma. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Lakshu Karthik. Now I call upon Toastmaster Sarosh. So you can pick a number from 1 to 10. 3, 5, 6 were taken.
9.
Okay, so for you, Toastmaster Sarosh, is there any experience when you were forced to travel along which you are not at all interested, but it turned out to be a wonderful one? So explain about that incident. I repeat the topic. Is there any experience wherein you are forced to travel along which you are not at all really interested, but it turned out to be a wonderful one? Over to you, Toastmaster Sarosh.
Thank you, Ramanan, for that wonderful topic. So, if I heard it right, it is about the incident when I traveled alone, right? So, I'll give an example or an incident that happened in my office. So normally in my project, whenever there is a meeting requirement or there is a discussion required, you need to travel to the French office because there are a lot of people working there and we have the management there. So you need to display, you need to demonstrate what you have done, get some inputs from them, and come back. So it happened something like this. So I was working on a project which needed this kind of a demonstration. So I had to travel, and I was not interested to travel because I had traveled there before, and maybe you guys know French people, they are like pure non-vegetarian, and on the other hand, I'm vegetarian, and I have a big problem when eating outside, right? So I was very much hesitant to go there, and I really tried to convince them that if I can be here and I can show it online, it should be fine and all. But it didn't work out. I had to travel, so and it was not for a long time, but those I think it was 3 or 4 days. Those 4 or 5 days taught me a lot of things, because first of all, I was traveling alone to a different country. Though I had traveled before, but this time I didn't have any colleagues with me. I had to travel from the hotel to the office. I had to basically walk, because everyone there just walks, so you cannot take a cab or Ola, Uber. No, not possible. So it was a great experience in the sense that I started to wake up early, prepare myself, and started to walk. And on the way, it happened like I had some incidents, and I happened to meet some new people, some new restaurants. I used to pick up something from the local, so they have some crazy food items, like some bread kind of thing. So those I picked up, and that was a really new experience. I can't say it was a wonderful one, but it has definitely enriched my overall point of view of France, and how do you tackle different kind of things. So yeah, so that would be my take on this topic. So back to you, table topic master.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Saroj. Like after marriage, like within a week, I was asked to travel to US on a business visa. Initially, I was not at all interested. Why, man? Why you are playing like this? I was fighting with my manager. So just now I got married, and that too within a week you are asking me to travel. No, it is not at all possible. But he said, no, no other way. There are like no experienced person in our team. You have to travel. So I just went over there. Morning call starts at 7 a.m. in the office. I need to be in the office at 7 a.m. And we are the last person to leave office. Like from around 9:30 p.m. we will leave. So morning we'll have only bread. Afternoon, like we'll put some rice in the oven so that we'll use some lemon paste or tamarind paste, mix it, and we'll have the lunch. But the dinner, right? It will be like a feast. We will prepare like a sambar, rasam, food, 2 or 3 vegetables along with it. So if we start to make our dinner at 10 p.m., it will over by 11. At 11, we like myself and the other 2 guys who were already staying in the US, we all three together like have a wonderful feast at the night. It was a wonderful experience. Even though the office would suck, but having the company and like enjoying cooking at that time, it was really a nice experience for me. Okay, now I call upon Toastmaster Krina. So Krina, we have 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, and 10. You can pick a number from any one of this.
I'll go for 7.
7. Okay. It's a wonderful topic. Like till now, is there any experience? Have you missed to board a train or bus for a trip? Share that experience, how you felt. I repeat the topic. So till now, in your life, have you missed to board a train or bus for a trip? How you felt? Share that experience.
Right. Thank you so much for the topic, Tabletop Master. Uh, Luckily, I have not missed any trains or flights or buses till date. But there was this once when I was traveling with a friend and we were supposed to go to Hampi together. And we booked our tickets. We were very excited for everything. And a few days before that, he also came home and we made sure, with the itinerary was in place. Everything was perfect. I was supposed to board the bus from a different city because I was traveling to Hyderabad and then I was supposed to board a bus from there. My friends were coming from Chennai. Uh, so I boarded the Hyderabad bus It was all good. I messaged my friend in the night, but I thought that he must be, maybe asleep. He'd already boarded the bus, maybe. So I reached Hampi. And next morning, I reached the accommodation and I called my friend up. He does not pick up the call. It was like 6:30 a.m. He does not pick up the call. I called him again. Again, there was no response at all. Finally, around 8:30, he called me back and he's like, "What do you want? Why are you calling me so early?" And I told him that we were supposed to be in Hampi right now. Where are you? And he forgot to board the bus. He did not remember that we were supposed to be in Hampi because he got stuck with a lot of work. And luckily, I had a few more friends joining us at 10 a.m. So I had a group with me, but otherwise it would have been a group turned solo trip. So that was my experience. But it was very funny when he realized that he had booked everything, but then he forgot to simply just board the bus because he was stuck with work and wanted to go to bed early that day. So yes, that was my experience.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Krina. So I too had experienced similar sort of thing. So like one point of time, I booked a ticket in bus. So I just went 15 minutes before ahead of the trip time, but without picking me, the bus left. So I called the bus driver repeatedly and said they will wait in one point. So another same company, another bus will come. So I need to board and get down at the place. So the bus will be waiting over there. It was like a nightmare for me because I need to travel to Sivagasi, but the bus I boarded is Coimbatore, so which travels to Coimbatore. I was a little bit scared whether I'll go to Sivagasi or Coimbatore, but luckily they stopped at the place where the bus was waiting for me, and then I boarded a bus to Sivagasi. Okay, next we have Toastmaster Jayasilan. Jayasilan, we have left out with numbers 1, 2, 4, and then 8 and 10. You can pick a number
So after
from any one of them.
Toastmaster Jaishilan, we will have just Toastmaster Shravan Kumar and then we can wind up.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure.
I will go for number 1.
Okay. So it is a very easy topic. What is your dream destination spot and why? So I repeat the topic again. What is your dream destination spot and why?
So thanks, table topic master, Toastmaster Ramanan. So my dream spot is Swiss, the Mount Alps. So I visited a number of times. I really enjoy the natural sceneries. I like the snows. So I spent a lot of time snowing, but as we are not used to that kind of coldness, there is -5 and all. Even though I like to spend a lot of time in snow, but it's not possible. Our body is not suitable for that. Even though we wear some 3 tiers of sweaters and all, overcoat and all, uh, the maximum we can spend only, I could be able to spend only 1 hour or so. But I like that natural sceneries, unspoiled nature, and the kindness of people and hospitality of the people and all, neatness and cleanliness everywhere, and how they take care of the environment and all. I like that. So whenever I visit for my official purposes in Geneva and Zurich, I also combine to visit these mountains and spend time. It's a wonderful place. I always cherish those moments and explore new things so that we can learn a lot of things by meeting new people. Thank you. Back to Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Ramana. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jayasilan. That was a wonderful one. So my dream destination spot is Japan. Because I like anime and manga very much. So they have places that decorated with those characters and everything. So you can be there dressed you can enter the anime world there. So that is one of my dream destination, and moreover, I would like to devour the Japanese food. So that is my dream destination spot. Okay, we'll move on with the Toastmaster Shravan Kumar. Toastmaster Shravan Kumar, we are left out with the only even numbers 2, 4, 8, 10. So you can pick a number.
I'll go with the 10 Toastmaster Ramanan.
Okay. Okay, this is somewhat a simple topic. What is one travel place you visit often, like having a tea, and why? I repeat the topic. What is one travel place you visit often, like having a tea, and why?
Dear Toastmasters and guests, I had studied in Temple Town, Tirupati, in SV University. I did my undergraduation and post-graduation both in Tirupati. So I had a very strong connect with that place. And also I used to visit Tirumala temple very often. I mean, once in a quarter or 6 months, or whenever any other people or relatives or friends come from other side, other places to visit Tirupati, they will take me along with them to Tirumala. Not as a devotee or a kind of bhakta kind of, not that kind of person, but I really love the place and the nature and the breathe. I mean, the breeze of the Tirumala temple very well. So I always try to visit once in a year by walk to Tirumala. So that was happening almost since 2000, year 2000. I've been visiting at least once in a year. Hardly I miss 1 or 2 years. Otherwise, I visit that place. And recently, I had visited last year. Last year, I visited Kukki Subramanya. That is also really very close to me. That place is also. I always, whenever I visit a place and I feel so happy, then I always make a ritual that at least once in a year or a periodically visit that place and have a tea. Especially when I go to Tirumala and having a tea during the rain, it was really gives me a lot of pleasure. So this is my experience of a frequent visit of a place. How about you, Toastmaster Ramanan?
Thank you, Toastmaster Shravan Kumar, and thanks for asking. So for me, it was like planning or going to Kodaikanal is kind of like a normal thing, like having a tea. Like whenever we want to have a holiday break or something, like we want to take a vacation or something, we will plan for Kodaikanal. I don't know why, but so Kodaikanal is such a place we visit often with family. It's like I think the altitude or the quietness or something. We don't go at the peak time. So non-season time, we will go there and have a nice stay and then come back. So thank you team for having me as a table topic master today. I pass on the control back to Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you all.
Table topic master. That was a wonderful table topic session. In fact, we had to increase the meeting time to 8 o'clock because of many table topic speakers today. Thank you, Toastmaster Ramanan, for engaging all of them. We have our listener, Toastmaster Jaya Kalyani. So I request her to just have 3 questions due to paucity of time.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Over to you.
Yeah.
So whoever knows the answer can type on chat, or you can unmute and answer whatever
Yeah,
question she asks.
I'll unmute and answer.
Yeah, you have to ask the question.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'll just unmute. Yeah. How many clubs are there all over our country of Toastmasters? Anyone? Uma
Around
ma'am had told the
4,000.
answer. Pardon?
Around 4,000.
No.
Ma'am,
Any
repeat the
other?
question.
Pardon?
Please repeat the question. How many Toastmasters?
Yeah, right. You're right. Jayasilan, TM Jayasilan, sir, you're right. 6,000. My question was, how many Toastmasters clubs are there in our country? So the answer is actually more than 6,000, but Jayseelan sir was about right, 6,000.
All over the world, not in our country, all over the world.
Sorry, all over the world. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually
And
over 14,000. Even I was wrong. It says it is over
okay,
14,000 clubs.
okay. Now, what is the one main thing you learn when you travel? Main quality you learn, you get. What is the one main quality according to Uma ma'am you get or you learn when you travel? Yes, exactly. Jayseelan sir, resilience and patience. The main thing was patience. Wonderful. Jayseelan sir, you're doing very well. Now, which project was Krina assigned to by her teacher but refused her to do? Which project was Krina assigned to actually by her teacher, but she was refused to do as her teacher did not find her fit for the project? Which project was that? Any guesses?
Toastmaster Saroj, since you were the evaluator, do you know the answer?
I think it is solar system.
Exactly, exactly. Very
Wow.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Big round of applause for Saroj. He had heard it very carefully.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaya Kalyani. We have to cut you short. Do you have more
Okay.
quiz?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being the listening quiz master today. You were awesome.
Yeah,
With
thank
that, let us move to our general evaluator to give the general evaluation. Over to you, Toastmaster Damodaran. Toastmaster Damodaran, are you there? Okay, maybe he's held up somewhere. Meanwhile, let me call the first evaluator, Toastmaster Saroj. Please give your evaluation. Meanwhile, I'll call Toastmaster Damodar. Over to you.
Yeah, all right, ma'am. So thank you. So first of all, before I start the evaluation, please give my target speaker, Toastmaster Krina, a loud round of applause for her wonderful take of that topic, that is from dictator to a leader. So, in my point of view, Krina, it was not a speech per se, but it was a journey from autocracy to democracy, where you realize the side effects of being an autocratic leader, and then you realize the good side effects of democratic leader and how you adapted yourself given all your learnings on the way, and how you finally became a true leader. It was also a journey from you're finding out ways from outsourcing things, outsourcing works to other people to do it more responsibly. It was also a realization where you truly said, you said that leaders are not born, but they are made, right? So through their experiences and through the journey that is called life. The speech was full of events that I could relate, and it was there were so many amazing incidents. And so you were given projects, you had problems in doing those projects, and that taught you so many things. I really liked one particular thing, that is the fact that you are frank in saying that you were autocratic in the beginning. It takes a lot of how do you say, takes a lot of courage to reveal that kind of a fact in front of a audience, and even if it is not a big audience, but still you are expressing yourself, you say your negativities openly, frankly. That tells a lot about you, about your frankness. Having said that, I have two major comments for you so that you can improve. You already are a very good speaker. I could see your natural movement. You have gestures, hand gestures specifically. Those are very natural. And what I would like to add in that is, if you could place the camera in such a way, or maybe you can stand up and say something where your hand gestures are totally visible to the crowd, then it will be much more what impactful, right? And that is the first one. The second one can be the effective use of pauses. You had so many incidents. I could tell about one particular one where you said, when you basically your colleague, you found her colleague in a ice cream parlor, and you very nicely put it like, you froze, she froze, and the ice cream also froze. I was thinking you could have paused a bit to take the full audience, to let us basically take to dive into that the whole environment that you are in. For example, you would have said, I froze, pause a bit, she froze, and her ice cream also. And I thought there you had some point. You could have mesmerized us. I mean, it was very nicely put, but I thought there is a scope of improvement there. It was a very nice speech. As I said, it was full of events. I could relate them, so many things, and very best of luck to you in your leadership career. And I am very sure you'll be a great speaker. And back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Manat.
Thanks. Thanks to Toastmaster Saroj for the wonderful evaluation. Sorry, I was not able to connect in between. Okay. So now let us go to the next evaluator, Toastmaster Maniraj, to share the detailed evaluation report of the speaker Deepalakshmi.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Damodaran. I'm good to back with my evaluation. First of all, please give a big round of applause to her for her good speech. Hi, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi. Congratulations to you. You are attempting to hit the road for your level 2 and project 2 successfully. Here is my feedbacks. You started the speech with the hook of audience. That is the personal story of your first day school going experience. Always personal story connect with audience. You did your audience hook with fantastic manner. Your speech was structured one. You started the opening with the first day of school going with very good body language, and the body content was good. The first day you went to the school and you met your friend Gandhimati, and both you went to playground and played and enjoyed. I was recollecting my childhood memories. That was phenomenal. Then you heard about your lunch on that day, and then you went to your father's shop by walking. And while walking, you are remember your the sweet stall smell, and then you remember the stationery shop and the mechanical shop, and finally reached your father's shop and waited there. Then your father came, and that was you explained well, and finally you conclude with your message. You reached your father's shop with the one time experience, how you realize that your father given with love and affection, with lot of citation. This is the left and this is the right, like that your father teach to you. Based on that, you learn how to reach the destination. That was wonderful. And the core message was repetition create memories, and love is creating story of is core message. I was thoroughly enjoyed, and I never felt such fuller words, and you explored your hidden talent very perfectly, and kudos to you. My recommendations, I do not feel your voice modulation was so much good. And I was felt somewhere your expression was missed and during your speech. And I felt also you have not given some pauses. For example, when your father came and see you in your father's shop, and at the time I felt that there should be need of pauses to explain the situation. That was I felt miss. Other than intent, the eye contact was good and the body language was good. Everything was good. I'm just giving. These are the feedbacks as recommendation. If you implement in your speech, your future speech, definitely that will be the good one. And thank you. And over to you. And General Secretary, Toastmaster Damodaran. Thank you.
Toastmaster Damodaran, are you there?
I think, ma'am, he is not there. He has dropped.
He said he has joined, but again he has dropped. Is he back?
No, not yet.
Okay. So Toastmaster Saroj, can you do the evaluation from your side?
Okay. So today's meeting, I think it's.
Yeah, you can just call the tag team and then give your evaluation.
So yeah, so I think we are done with the evaluators for the speeches. So now there is the tag team's turn. So first in the tag team is the timer, and that is Toastmaster Maniraj. So
I
Maniraj.
request everyone to give a quick report so that we can wind up soon. We are running out of time. Over to you,
Yes.
Toastmaster Maniraj.
Yeah. Thank you, General Secretary. This is my timer report. The prepared speech, Toastmaster. Uh, sorry, the name was 1 minute. 1 minute. Toastmaster Krina Sangpi, 6 minute 01 second she took, and Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi took 6 minute 57 seconds, and the individual evaluation Toastmaster Saroj took 3 minutes 55 seconds, and Toastmaster Maniraj took 3 minutes 24 seconds, and table topic Toastmaster Maniraj myself took 2 minutes that 13 seconds, and Toastmaster Saroj took 2 minutes 44 seconds. And Toastmaster Saroj is disqualified for this individual evaluation as well as the table topic. He exceeded the time limit. And the Toastmaster Mohini took 2 minutes 22 seconds. And Toastmaster Lechu Karthik took 2 minutes 06 seconds. And Toastmaster Krina took 1 minute 49 seconds. And Toastmaster Jayasilan took 1 minute 28 seconds. And guest Saravan Kumar took 2 minutes 21 seconds. And Toastmaster sorry, guest, this is the last one. Thank you, and back to General Evaluator.
Thank you. So the next in line for sharing the report is our counter. That is Toastmaster Shivani. Shivani, if you're ready.
Yeah. As the R counter, I was listening carefully to all our speakers and noted the use of filler words. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Uman and Raj used 3 plus so 3 plus times and R 1 time. General evaluator Toastmaster Damodaran used R 2 times. Speaker 1, Krina, you spoke fluently and didn't use any filler words. Congratulations to her. Speaker 2, Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi used so 2 times and and but 1 time. Evaluators were mostly smooth with just a couple of and so. Table topics master Toastmaster Ramanan used so 3 times. During table topic section, Toastmaster Maniraj used 3 plus time. Toastmaster Saroj used so 3 plus time. Toastmaster Mohini used One one time and two so 2 times. Toastmaster Krina used but 3 times. Toastmaster Jayasilan used R 2 times. Toastmaster Shravan Kumar used so 2 times. Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Saroj.
Thank you, Shivani, for that detailed report. So the last of the tag team is grammarian Toastmaster Uman Raj. No, not Uman Raj. I think it is Toastmaster Jay. So Toastmaster Jayasilan, if you are ready, please share.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So I give my grammarian report. Word of the day was used by Toastmaster Krina Sangvi and Toastmaster Jay, myself. And idiom of the day was used by table topic master Toastmasters Ramanan. And many Toastmasters shared golden nuggets. For example, Toastmaster Deepalakshmi shared every turn was filled with the stories. Stories which has meaning stays with my heart. Repetition creates memory. And TMOD, Toastmaster Uman Nadraj shared travel changed from inside out, and travel built resilience and confidence. And going away from country is going away from comfort zone. And Toastmaster Deepalakshmi told, if you don't know anything, you ask, it will be given. TMOD shared this. Sorry, Toastmaster Ramanan, Tabletop Master Ramanan has shared, I think, this one. So everything it was a very nice. I didn't notice any wrong usage. Thank you. Back to General Evaluator, Toastmaster Saroj.
Thank you very much for that report, Toastmaster Jay. So with that, I think we are at the end of the evaluation session. I don't have any personal evaluation because I didn't take any notes. I think we were overall, it was a very good session with all the experiences. Those are shared by Uma. Everybody was really captivated by those pictures. And I'm sure some of the photos I will also click when I go there, Uma ma'am, and I will also share the next time. So I think it was really wonderful topic. I hope everybody comes up with such topics and share their experiences of going abroad or even in India. India also has very wonderful places. From one point, I think what we can improve is there are a lot of, some disruptions that is happening, and then I think we can have some backups next time so that if somebody drops due to internet issues or some emergency, so we can take it off. Otherwise, I think it was a very nice one. And with that, back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Uma. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saroj, for that standby general evaluator evaluation. You did a good one. So finally, to wrap up the Toastmaster of the Day theme, it isn't about where you go, it is about who you become on the journey. So that is what matters finally. So you may go to different places, but finally, what have you learned? What have you become is what is important. So I request Toastmaster Saroj to create the poll meanwhile. And with this, we wrap today's session. And I thank all the role players and all the speakers and all the Toastmasters who have joined today. Please vote for the best primary role player, auxiliary role player, and the best table topic speaker too. So can you remove me from the co-host? I think I'm
Yes.
not able to vote.
Yes. Yeah, for you and Toastmaster Maniraj, I have removed it so that.
Yeah, I'm voting. Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Toastmaster Jay Shilan, you can give your thoughts on today's meeting.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster today. It's a wonderful meeting. We have learned a lot from yourself, from your experience, and speakers also shared golden nuggets. And I was very much excited about the table topic master, how he conducted. A special thanks to table topic master, Toastmaster Ramanan. He was sharing for every question. He also shared his personal experience. It was amazing. Thanks. I really enjoyed this meeting. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you,
For
Toastmaster
me,
Jayashilan.
first Thursday every month. Whoever is interested in learning Toastmasters journey, please join with us. So Toastmaster Uma Nadraj is a usual visitor to our educational session. I request all the members as well as guests to join. I have shared my number. Please give. I will put you in the guest list so that you can come and enjoy the educational session happening on every Thursday, first Thursday online at 8 p.m. It's a 45-minute session. 30 minutes inputs and 15 minutes question answer. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Jayashilan. And Toastmaster Mohini, your thoughts on today's meeting. Toastmaster Mohini. You're on mute. Please unmute yourself. You're on mute, Toastmaster Mohini. You're on mute. We are not able to hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the meeting a lot because there was no time restriction and everybody was very comfortable in speaking. Sometimes we tend to hurry up the meetings because of lack of time frame, and then lots of them really can't express themselves as well as they want to or would like to. Here I saw it was all very relaxed, and everybody was able to express themselves in whichever way they wanted to do. Great meeting. I really enjoyed it. Very educational and very, very comfortable to be.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohini, for joining us. Keep joining us every week.
Yeah. Thank you.
With that, I think Toastmaster Saroj, you can give the results if it is ready.
Yeah. So I have the results. So the best primary role player for today is Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Uma. Please give her a huge round of applause. Then the best auxiliary role player for today is our counter, Shivani. So Shivani, congratulations. Best table topic speaker is Toastmaster Mohini. So congratulations, Toastmaster Mohini. And then for the best prepared speaker, it is a close contest. Winner is Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi. So congratulations to all the winners and also all the participants. With that, I think we are about to close. But before that, back to you.
So we had a competition. I don't know how many of you went through the video, which was posted in the Zoom chat also. So you can give me the results personally on my chat window, and whoever gets all the correct answers, or at least maximum, will be given a prize. So we had a travel video flyer created by Toastmaster Shivani, and that was posted also as an invite flyer. So you can go through all the monuments. Whoever gives the correct monuments. So the time now is 8:08. By 8:15, I have to get the answers. Whoever gives the correct answers, maximum correct answers, will get a prize. And with this, we come to the close of meeting number 343. And thank you everyone for joining. Have a great weekend. And thanks to all the role players, Toastmaster Jayashilan. Thank you for joining us. Toastmaster Ramanan for supporting us. And Toastmaster Maniraj, Toastmaster Deepa Lakshmi, Toastmaster Krina, Toastmaster Mohini, and everyone who joined us and made this a great one. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.